Alright, welcome back to this Bike Talk episode, something I'll put in title. And yeah, we're going to look at some bikes around the world, review a race. First up, we got David. David says, hey, it's non-drive side David. I know David. David sent you in a few times already. And looks like he had to get a new phone, aneurysm in August, cancer last April, homeless month 13 is sending in. Damn. And he's got a new kid too. Looks like David's been hard up, but yeah, hopefully still sending it into Bike Talk. Hopefully this gives you a laugh. So let's see what we got here. First up, we got this Kona Do. Looks like a newer model with the with the crappy typeface. He's got his crank arm straight. Pedals not straight though. Water bottle in bottle cage, so that's pretty good. Extra large water bottle here. Got pump on the front, nice and handy, and yeah, it looks like it's running 36 spoke. Got uneven rim wear, so a couple of points off for that. I like how the derailleur is on the largest cog, so you can see his chain tension here. Seems pretty decent. I like the little mod here on the Dior XT. He just cut off those spiders so it can fit a normal chainring. Probably running maybe 40 to I think 38 to 9 or 11 maybe. But yeah, it looks like it's micro shift, so it works with Shimano. A couple of more points off for the bent gear cable right there. Here it is at night, looking pretty good. Got the lights on the back. Looks like he has a light on the front just because of the shadow here. I think that's nice and safe. Got a basket, nice and handy. Looks like a pretty solid bike overall though. Pretty sick, I think. These old Konas, they go pretty hard. Even the newer model ones, I think these alloy. It could be chromo, can't remember, but yeah, it looks like he's got his diaper bag in here. His mess life type of bag, and also got a stem bag, swept back bars. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks like regardless of everything, your bike's still going pretty hard. So yeah, hope you're doing well. A little bit of close-up pics here. Nice grip action. Yeah, here's the light in the front. Custom blue housing as well. And here's a little back blurry shot. So gonna take a couple points off of that. Brook saddle. I actually found this Brook saddle like super hard. But yeah, maybe David's a hard guy, so he likes a hard saddle. And got some munchies in there. I don't know what that is. Need some new brake cables here. Seen better days. Yeah, overall pretty good. Looks like he sent this a few times. Let's see if we have any other pics. Yeah, non-drive side shot, of course. Looks pretty good. Some old parts. Thanks for showing those. Alright, nice one, David. Hope you're doing well. Congrats on a new kid. It's going to keep you busy for sure. Alright, next up is Charlie. Charlie says review, so let's see what he got. Just found a 96 Outpost at the local tip, which is a rubbish dump. If you don't know, cheers, chook. Okay, so overall pretty sick build for garbage find. I'd say maybe bars are rotated a little bit forward. Quick release lever on the wrong side. I do like the crank arm being straight, pedal being straight, chain on the middle of the chain line, and your chain tension, chain length looks good. I like the stick holding it up as well. Let's see what other upgrades he did. He got these Burtec grips. You can see he rested his bike on the grass with these little grass bits coming out. Running 1x looks like. Yeah, changed it to 1x. New tires. Overall looks pretty cool, I think. I think he did a pretty good job. He just did some nice upgrades on it. Upgrade the whole drivetrain, looks like. And yeah, should ride pretty nice. Looks pretty comfy. Cool. Thanks for sending, Charlie. Alright, next up is Zach. Zach's setting subject roast or review, and it's got an old rally. Put some decent parts on it. What would you change about it? Alright, let's see what I'd change about it. First up, I'd change these bottles, because these are not hydration bottles. These are tool bottles, so gonna get thirsty. I feel like I changed this chain ring because it's almost gone. Looks like it's getting quite thin here. Sora cranks are nice, pedals are nice and straight as well. I changed this super ugly bread looking Brooks saddle. I would change this coffee. I'd probably upgrade your coffee. Tim Hortons, probably not the best coffee, but sometimes that's all you're stuck with in America. Is that American or Canadian? I don't know. You guys can roast me. I like the fenders on the back. Probably put fenders on the front too if you got fenders on the back. Otherwise you're gonna get sprayed up. Basket looks good. I'd make the basket horizontal. Front looks good. Yeah, overall pretty sick. I'm not sure why he needs these two canister things though. Looks like he upgraded to nice light wheels, which is pretty cool. Got a light here, got a reflector, got some safety on there. Nice. Alright, here's a side shot. Pretty nice side shot except for the background. But yeah, probably just make that rack horizontal. That's basically it. Overall pretty nice. Thanks, Zach. Alright, next up is Lucas. Lucas says, roast. How you doing, mate? Always watch the bike roast with my girlfriend. She likes to judge the bikes too. Go for it. Cheers from London. All the best, Lucas. This is pretty funny. Like, the girlfriend's probably just like, I just have to watch this just to get him to do something around the house. Alright, so we got some Ritchie bars here, some out of focus shot right here, and it's got a bunch of spaces. He's got super spaced out threaded headset with spaces on top. Looks like it's an old Shogun though, which is pretty cool. Bars look good. I'm gonna roast him for having this bar lever too far down. It's uneven with the left one here. And yeah, Shogun graphic looks good. Main Japan Shogun. Nice. I like the single cable color matching the decal graphics. I feel like this color is almost a perfect match, so I think that's awesome. Another out of focus shot. Yeah, probably needs to clean his camera lens maybe, but overall looks pretty sick, I think. Pretty nice setup. Let's see what cranks he has here, if we can see it. Alright, I like the side shot, looks cool. It's like a comfy ride as well. It's got an XTR. Haven't seen this frame before, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe a parry breaker or something like that. So he's got STX RC 94 BCD cranks. New cassette on the back. Looks like Avant here or Dior, I can't really see. Nice tire upgrade, some Vans tires looks like. Are these Vans tires? I can't tell. Maybe not. Maybe V tire, something like that. Looks pretty good though. Looks like he upgraded a lot of stuff. Yeah, I rate this bike pretty sick overall. Not too much to roast. But yeah, thanks for sending in. Pretty rad. Thanks, Lucas. Alright, next up is Eli. Eli said, this is my K2 mountain bike. Built from Parts Bin, Facebook Marketplace, 50 miles. Drove 50 miles to pick it up. Only end up using the frame and the skewers. Yeah, that's a long drive for frame and skewers, but hopefully the frame is good. Don't worry, I'm looking for a better fitting frame bag. Alright, let's see. Here's a reveal. Alright. Yeah, he drove 50 miles for this frame, but then just covered it up with an ill-fitting frame bag. I guess overall looks pretty good, looks pretty fun. I feel like your recycled tube chainstay protector job could do a little bit better. Seems a little tight up the front, loose at the back. I like the light wheels, 32 hole. I think these are non-matching rims, so yeah, a couple of points up for that. Positioning looks good, looks pretty comfy. Running the single speed derailleur trick. I think that's nice to reuse an old Rimac. 3 zip ties on here again. Unnecessary, just needs one. Got some Ritchie bars, flange grips, some budget VTEC levers, or Tektro levers maybe. Not sure what this gummy thing is for. Maybe just to stop the rattling. Upgrade on the cranks. Black Ops pedals look good, nice pins. FSA 32 here. I was gonna say this is a new ring, but it looks like an old ring because it's so pointy. New chain though, for sure. Bontrager rehub, should be good. Chain line looks pretty decent. XT Mac on the rear, a little doohickey thing there. Back shot, looks pretty good, looks pretty straight. This is a nice back shot, pretty symmetrical. Saddle pick, probably don't need a saddle pick for this one. Tytech seat post, X-Wing. And yeah, here it is before. I'm surprised he couldn't reuse the shocks though. They seem like they're alright, old rock shocks. But yeah, at least you got a cool kind of like K2 logo. I always like that logo. You could have reused the bottle cage too. And the cranks. I think the cranks would have been good. You just have to get a 94 BCD chainring. And you could have used the rear mech. And you could have reused the bar ends and the bars and the stem. Maybe not the stem. Maybe the stem's too long, but yeah, maybe you could still use some of that stuff. Maybe even the brakes, actually. Who knows? But yeah, you did what you did, so good effort on it. I think it looks pretty cool. Looks nice. Alright, thanks for sending Eli. Next one is Giuseppe. Giuseppe says, yellow, this is my 80s Sears Free Spirit. Got it from Facebook Marketplace, new headset, bearings, new unit tires, fresh grease, etc. Used for picking up more trash. Looks a lot of fun to ride. Roast my bike, please. Alright, overall looks pretty sick, I think. Looks like a nice kind of get around bike for the area. Looks pretty desolate there. Not sure why you got a KitchenAid badge here, so definitely gonna roast you for that. I like this little saddlebag, this tiny little saddlebag right here. It looks like one of those army ones for like a small bottle or something. I don't know. But yeah, I rate it because it just suits the whole bike. Like fully rusted bike with forest green, army green crate, army desert kind of camo bag. And then yeah, it just seems like it's got a sandbag here as well. Seems like it suits the whole thing. Got a stand on it. I rate that. Yeah, overall pretty sick. Not too much to it. You added the dyno light, which is good. Bars a little bit too upswept for me. I feel like this bike isn't really an aggressive racing bike. So probably more of a chiller bike. So I probably would have tilted the bars back a bit to be more comfy, but maybe you're in a rush. All right, here's an understand. More pics. Really went well with the pics. Yeah, pretty sick. I think this is the sickest pic though. Overall, nice shot right there. All right, thanks for sending, Giuseppe. All right, next up is Dwayne, and he says, hi Gary, do whatever you want. Cheers. All right, let's do whatever I want. This is, looks like a custom fender. So if you're making custom fenders like this for your bike, you know that you're really, really into bikes. You can definitely tell by this person, he definitely has a certain aesthetic that he likes. Yeah, very indoors, very, I would say, the bike he said is Amsterdam, but I'd say, yeah, it is a very, I would say a Norwegian style setup right here. Nice plants, nice light wood, campfire, and his bike is basically the same. Crank arm not straight though, no bottle cage, no bottle cage, wheel not straight, but it does look like a brand new comfy ride. It looks like it hasn't been ridden yet. If you're custom making fenders to suit your decor, then yeah, definitely a bike person. New chainring right there, brand new chain as well, brand new cranks, brand new seat post. Another pic of the fender. I feel like he was pretty proud of the fender, so he just wanted to add a few extra pics of it just in case. Quick release skewer in the wrong position. Chain tension looks a little tight, I think, for this derailleur, Avant derailleur, but it might be alright for one bike, but it looks a little tight for me. And then upgraded tires as well, of course, with the brown. Overall pretty sick. Looks fun. I think it needs a bit of a ride, and yeah, looks like a comfy bike. I'd say one more thing. This brake cable is probably either too long or too short because it doesn't look comfortable. But I think it's because it's got the hanger right here, like a high hanger, but then a low mount. So yeah, he kind of did what he could. All right. Thanks for sending, Dwayne. Next up is JP. JP says, love your channel, first submission. Built up this $50 Trek. Had it for a long time, built it up. Oh, it was for his brother-in-law's birthday. He underwent a liver transplant, couldn't ride it for over a year. So you decided to do this one up, and he just wants a review. So he made something that's a little bit more upright and did it up. Well, yeah, that's nice of you. Do up a bike. I hope your brother-in-law's doing better. Got some pics here, some distorted pics. But yeah, overall I think pretty sick. Nice fresh frame, cleaned up, wheels look clean, bars look new. This stem seems a little bit wild, but then he at least matched it with the frame graphics. So I think that's pretty sick. Running old school Dior, which I like. Yeah, overall pretty sick. Like the custom cables as well. New tires looks like. Yeah, overall pretty sick. Looks like a nice comfy ride. Even got the kickstand on the back. Nice. AliExpress cranks. All right, pretty nice build. Nice one. Your brother-in-law will be stoked. Thanks, JP. All right, next up is Dylan. Dylan said picked up this $50 on Facebook Marketplace, tore it down, built it back up, fairly cheap. Let's see how much he added onto this bike. 1x9, and yeah. Cheers, Dylan. All right. First up, no bottom bow cage, crank arm not straight, pedal not straight. Let's see how much money you spent. Okay, so Holy Rollers, brand new tires. That's going to cost a bit. New remech, new cranks and chain ring, probably new cassette as well, I'm thinking. So that's going to cost a bit as well. New frame bag, new basket, new front rack, new bars, Velo Orange Clunker bars, new grips, new Brook saddle. He said he said he built it fairly cheap, but I feel like he spent a lot of money on this. Yeah, like I think we all kind of fall into the trap of it, like not spending tons of money. But if you look at the bike, anyone who's into the bike, yeah, we all know, we all know. We all spend money on bikes. Riding position looks pretty good. I would say this is probably tilted too forward for me, but I don't know, maybe comfy for you. Got these old Araya rims. I do like the upgrades. It does look pretty comfy. It looks a little like my GT actually, with the same bars and the same color kind of. And yeah, my GT is pretty comfy, so I say this is pretty comfy as well. All right, 2 bottles in bottle cages. I give you a point back for that. Load it up. Looks like it holds it pretty well. Looks pretty balanced. I think everything looks balanced on this except for the saddle still. But yeah, overall pretty sick. Missing valve cap on the front. Point off for that. Thanks, Dylan. Thanks for sending in. All right, next up is Anati, and he says, or she says, he or she says, "Hi Gary, greetings from Cape Town, South Africa. My name is Anati." Okay, so Anati. Sorry about different size photos. Doesn't matter. Roast my bike. Okay, upgraded 1x9. I'm not alcoholic, unlike Josh from Germany called out. I don't know who that is, but let's see it. All right, this has to be the old bike, right? Or is this the new one? Let's see. All right, this is the old one, and this is the upgrade one. All right, looks pretty good overall. New slicks. I like the slicks. Looks nice and fast. He went 1x9, he said, so this is still 3x. Let's see. 1x9 here. Looking fresh. Looking lighter. Got some new cranks on there. I like these wide platform pedals. I would say your levers are pointing a little bit straight out. It might hurt your wrist a little bit unless your elbow's coming down to here. And I don't like the gutter seat post, but what can you do, you know? Maybe that's all you got. Frame looks good. New tire upgrade looks good. Looks like you got a new wheel upgrade as well. And should ride pretty nice. Crank arm not straight. No bottom bottle cage. No bottle cage. But yeah, that's it. Overall looks pretty fun, I think. Purple and brown. I guess I can excuse that one. Alright, thanks Anoti. Thanks for sending. Alright, next up is Jameson, and this is his Shogun 2. Let's see. Alright, yeah, pretty sick overall. Like the fat tires, like the Goodyear tires. Chain might be a bit too short, but looks good. No bottom bottle cage, of course. Valve at the wrong angle. You probably need to fix this, make sure it's coming out perpendicular to the rim, otherwise you're going to get a flat real soon. It's just going to rip that valve. But the bike looks good overall. I think the stance looked good. I like the BMX moto bar things. I just sent one pic, but yeah, overall pretty sick. Has a nice stance to it, definitely. I like how you match the cables to this. Looks good. All right, thanks for saying in, Jameson. All right, next up is Geo. Hi Gary, this is the best I can do. It's pretty good, I think. I think the best you can do is pretty good. I would say the saddle looks uh, really far set back, but I think it's because of these bars pushed everything back a bit. So he's kind of like riding the back seat. It does look comfy though. I think he did a pretty good job, Giovanni. Yeah, nice mech here, DRDX. Tan war tires with the brown. I guess I can excuse that. One by, I like these pedals, XC pedals. Bars look cool, they look comfy. Brand new saddle here. Okay, brake hanger looks a little bit uneven, but overall pretty good. Quick release lever in the right position, it looks like. These V-brake levers look pretty sick. Yeah, overall pretty sick. I like the wheels. The wheels are nice and fresh. Looks like they got clean spokes or rebuilt wheels. And yeah, looks pretty good. Got some kid stuff here, so doing the best he can with the little kid. Looks like a cigarette ashtray here as well, probably smoking ciggies and doing his bike in a garage late at night. But yeah, all right, that looks pretty good. I think overall pretty sick. Thanks for sending, Geo. Cheers. All right, David's back. It's been long enough that I haven't done bike talk. He's back. Looks like he's doing better, and a little fresh pic of his bike. As you can see, the sun's out, and still got the same bag. Got some security cam footage here. This is him. Looking good, David. Looks like you're deep in thought here about your bike setup and kind of thinking about like, oh, why didn't I put a bottle in my bottle cage? More pics from David here. Looking pretty fresh. More pics. Looking good. All right, this is his tent setup. Looks like he's got a guitar. Could probably play some guitar. Got a box full of bike parts right there. And yeah, just living it. This needs clean. Nice little bike stand here. This is an actual, not a bike stand, but it's a rear mech alignment tool. But it looks like he's working with it. All right, pretty nice, David. Thanks for sending in. Always good to see what's going on. All right, next up is Jamie. Jamie Straight would like to recall the message roast. Yeah. All right, so I'm not sure what a recall the message roast is, so maybe he doesn't want to roast. Maybe he's too scared. So let's take a look at his bike. All right, so we'll just do a normal review from these pics. Not sure why all the pics are. Yeah, we'll take a quick look. He sent it a bunch of times. Oh, okay. I think I fixed it. All right, so yeah, it looks pretty sick overall. I like this frame. Looks a little bit, looks crazy, yeah. JR I fixed with the offset seat post chainstay. I'm not sure why you would weld it here, but it's an interesting look for sure. Wheel upgrade looks good. Crank arm not straight. Looks like also your holdfast straps looks like they're on backwards because they're kind of anti-aero. But overall, pretty clean bike. I think you did a pretty nice job. Front brake. I know you said no roast, but I definitely got to roast you for the front brake on a fixed gear. That's illegal. Stem looks good. Top tube pad looks good. Old school top tube pad. Definitely add 5 points for that one. The stem, like the stick on there. I like the matching colors. And then the scratched up top cap. Single brake on the front. It is a good single brake setup with the die comp lever. I think that looks cool, but yeah, I wouldn't run one still. Nice grip job, nice and even. Nice little accessory here. Yeah, overall pretty sick. Pretty nice job. Looks pretty clean overall, I think. More close-up pictures of his top tube, custom top tube pad with patches, new tires, new brake pads, box one brakes, which are nice brakes, BMX style brakes. Looks like he got some custom work here on the cranks too. Yeah, overall pretty sick. Haven't seen one of these bikes for a while. This must be what the new fixed gears look like. Cool. Thanks for sending. Cheers. All right. This is going to be the last one. And it says, hey Gary, thanks for serving up the review. Here's my mystery 90s Carrera. All right, let's see. Let's take a look. Thanks, Roman. Appreciate the nice words. Okay, this is bike. Overall, pretty sick. XT or SLX upgrade. SLX on the back too, rear mech. Nice little front panel. This bar setup looks nice and clean. I think this stem and these bars go pretty well together. I like the colors. Matching saddle with matching grips. That also is pretty cool. Nice classy build, I think, on this one. Yeah, front end looks good, even though it's blurry. Not sure what this accessory is or what's in here. Not sure what that is. I like this picture with the two bonsai plants there. That's pretty sick setup. However, crank arm not straight, no bottom and bottle cages. Quick release lever in the right position, both front and back. Yeah, this one has a nice stance again, looks good. I feel like it would be nice if you went with some like thinner bar tape here, maybe to match up, maybe a grey to match up with your grips and saddle. But yeah, other than that, it looks pretty good. Nice little bell here. This is his ABS lock. He's got his lock in his bottle cage. That's got to be illegal as well. Pedals, couple of points off for the pedals. I don't think the pedals go with the bike. Brakes look good. I think brakes look a little over to the right hand side, and it's got a little cable end accessory here as well. Little front shot, out of focus front shot. Looks good though. XT shifter for the SLX should work well, 10 speed. And then a little Voyager shot here of the bike. Maybe it's at work or something, and he's just taking a picture of his bike at his lunch break. And then yeah, this is the paint. Can't really see it, but this probably looks real cool in person. But yeah, overall looks pretty cool. That's pretty sick. Alright, that's it. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you liked it. If you sent, I'll get to it soon. I tried doing the live thing, but it just stopped me from doing it. So I'll try to do a few more soon. And yeah, I'll catch you next one. Peace.